What's up, Sightless Farmer YouTube channel? Different combine, different operation, different wheat field. Here we go. 10:41 a.m. on here on Wednesday, June 3rd. I thought I would be on a different farm today, but you guys worked real hard yesterday and finished it up on me. So we are on the Cook farm today. Taking about 3.5 miles an hour. Would you say 60 is a good average, Ken, on what your wheat's done this year?
Probably not quite.
Probably not quite. Okay. So we're going to be conservative. We're going to say between 55 and 60 is what we averaged. But we had a really dry year. Really dry year. Now those, my previous two videos were in that 9610 with Darren of Grove Sales and Service. I hope to get y'all some more videos here soon before that he gets through with his. But today I had to come over here and finish up this crop. So, I didn't take time to do this, but I wanted to send a shout out to a couple friends of mine that I hang out with on the Livewire chat line, Wayne and Crystal. Thank y'all for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. So now let's just sit here and pick us a dump right quick. Shreds the straw 3 times fast.
For sure. It's more better.
Yeah.
I don't think the planter will like it kind of behind the whole lot.
Yeah, it should. And see, that's the other reason I'm filming this. On Dan's operation, we slid the chopper forward and fixed it, set it to the combine with windrow because we're baling the straw. Like I said, I hope I can get you guys some baling and bundling videos. I'm going to try. I just don't know if it's exactly how it's all going to work out, because right now I got about 3 different places I need to be, just the way things are rolling. So we'll just have to see. But we're going to get you what we can.
So short, just about the float.
The flags, yeah.
Got a head on. I bet 15, 16 inches tall.
Wow.
Squirrel and everything. He did corn off right good, but they ain't got nothing else left for him.
No, we're going to clean him think it was. A little foam deer. And Mama deer decided she didn't like that. So she come after it.
She let it go right fast.
Yes, she did. That was a clear case of I'm running. And all you need to do is sit him down and then get out of the way. You know, one of these days maybe I'll have to film an irrigation video. I've never filmed one of these. I'm pretty sure the way this weather looks, which is sad. I mean, we are below normal. I think I was listening to the weather the other night. It said something like we're 8 inches below the normal precipitation level for the year. Yeah, for the year average. Was last, yeah, exactly. And then you get a 90-degree day with a 10-mile-an-hour wind, and it sucks the life out of things. You know, just sitting here thinking, I know a lot of these videos that I film are basically the same things, planting beans, picking wheat, tearing up land. But for me, part of it is the interesting conversations that you make here, from year to year. So, you know, that's another reason I started my channel, is just to document things and have a record. Plus to try to entertain a few people out there at YouTube later. Yeah, I do agree. Our air conditioning is yeah, I got it kind of that way where it don't blow on the mic or the recorder, the digital mic too. But it is cool. That's all you can say for it. Yeah. But I have been a lot hotter in this thing. I remember first wheat season with it. I bumped the button and accidentally put it on vent and didn't know it. Man, even it was hot that year, in the 90s. There was some sweating going on, let me tell you. Yes, me and Ricky sure did that day. Yeah, I'm skipping with her. I drank a Coke. Does that tell you? That was. I forget if it was a bottle or a can, but I think it was a smaller Coke, like like 6 ounce, 8 ounce, whatever. But that thing was cold. It was either Coke or Orange Crush, and I wasn't much on the orange. I probably could have done it, but that was all right. Ain't no height to it. we didn't have a combine until I was 16. So when the combine came around, man, you kind of dropped what you were doing. And if you got real lucky, the guy would leave it in somewhere you could find it overnight. I remember one year we were in school. We had a guy custom picking for us. Dad called me that night. He happened to be at the house. And he got on the phone and said, well, Reuben Allen. Reuben said, well, you want the good news or the bad news? I said, what you got, Reuben? He said, well, looks like the good news is, looks like you're going to get to pick a few beans this coming weekend, provided the weather does what they're supposed to do. I said, well, cool. I figured you'd have been finished. He said, well, that's the bad news. I said, what? He said, my F2 Gleaner is sitting over there at what y'all call the dog bin in the front field, but it ain't got no back axle under it. The back axle come out under it. I said, oh my. So we went on, you know, and they got the combine back together. And it won't dry quite dry enough yet Friday. That Saturday, we went over there, and all he had left was a little bit in the front field and the 3 back fields. Well, we got 2 out of the 3 done. It wasn't no problem. I mean, they were about, well, one's about an acre, the other one might have been about a half acre. And we got back in the last, what we call the back field on that farm. It's about, it was a good half acre in it. And I stuck that combine twice before we all made the unanimous decision to not do this. It just won't work. The ground was just wet. The beans weren't that great. So, and then I think it was that next year, the fall of '94, we bought our first combine from a friend of mine, and I will never forget it. It was a John Deere 45. We paid $750 for it and drove that thing from a little community called Lizard Lick home. It took us 3 hours to get from my buddy's house to that same farm that I was just talking about, what we call the dog pen, which was my granddaddy's home place. And we run out of gas on the way there. So, and then we decided, okay, well let's pick just a little bit and kind of try it out. And broke the combine in the first 40 foot. So go figure. It's always been one of my favorite jobs. And they work like they're supposed to, man. You sit right here and ride. You know, running something like this, you don't have to eat dust. You know, you got air conditioning usually. You got a radio if you really want to play it. Whatever, it makes it a lot nicer. The old 45 doing the job. I picked quite a few beans while we were running that combine, standing up, was just on the outside of the door of the platform, leaned back against the grain bin. So, and then of course, we moved up in the world, bought a 300 Massey Ferguson, and we ran that for a couple, 3 years. Then we bought our first 6620 turbo. That lasted until 2007. In the fall of, after bean season of 08, I bought a 4400 one-owner machine. That was a good little combine. Then we bought a second 4400 in 18. 19 bought a second 6620. in the other day? Cool.
Just one. Truck should do, yeah. If you feel
concentrate on your cucumber plant video that you said you saw there, Crystal. They are coming up, and they have been top dressed, or they came up. That was 2 weeks ago when I filmed them. I think it was exactly 2 weeks ago today.
Yeah.
Because didn't I come on a Wednesday? Yeah.
Well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
5 days. We are full, but we're going to pick a little overflow from my dump truck at home. So today,
Just got me rent.
oh, Mr. Home got him a rent, did he? Well, he won't be hungry. So we may have a little pause in the action. I'm not going to quit filming. I'm going to think I'll wait it out. Y'all get some intelligent philosophy here. And
There's no day closed on
you told him good for him when you talked to him. Maybe you make it to the end anyway. Yeah, we come out the end anyhow. Right. We ain't got a camp meet yet. Well, it took us, we've been filming about 34 minutes. Which, like I said, is a longer video, but this will probably be the only wheat picking video you get out of this particular machine. So I wanted to get you guys one dump. Depending on where that dump truck is, I need for him to come on so I can hit the I don't got a hungry no more. The 9510 can hold 204 bushels. I believe we're going to be all over top of it. Probably.
Perfecto. suck in the middle of the truck, so it wouldn't be no problem on it.
Well, maybe we can shoot out the door here and you guys can see what's sitting over there to my left once we get lined up on him over here. And there he is. I know you probably heard that. That was the air brakes. All right, we're gonna dump her.
Okay. Okay.
That's a wrap, folks. There's your dump from start to finish. We hope you enjoy this video. If you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and click the notification bell. You'll know when I post. And you guys, liking and subscribing is free, and it really helps the channel for you to do this. So we are going out for another dump, and as always, I'm rolling.